stop obsessing with how you look. I promise you, your inner qualities can take you way farther than you think your looks can ever take you. And when you become that person that's just so absorbed with how they look and everything is just the outer appearance, you lose sight of who you are, and you don't make any room for your inner qualities to shine. Things like your kindness, your confidence, your self-respect, your humor, maybe you're like very witty. All these beautiful qualities that make you unique and rare and just captivating to others, you diminish them when you put all your focus on how you look and how you're presenting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be a healthy balance of you nurturing the outer appearance, yes, but just as much as you nurture your outer appearance, you need to be nurturing your inner. Like, you need to be nurturing your soul, your spirit. This is what separates you from someone else. This is what separates twins. It's, they can look identical, but one is completely different. It's not like because of the difference in how they look. It's the soul level. It's the spirit that's different. It's the personality. And if you don't think that having a personality and just having a presence, like a strong presence, isn't as equally as important as your looks, babe, you're gonna close so many doors of opportunities for you, because there's gonna be many more women that are way more beautiful than you, and it's not gonna be anything that separates you from them, because you are dimming the very thing that can make you shine, that can make you magnetic, that can make you just beautiful. You're dimming it. Like, you are just, you're not focused on it, and everything is just about your outer appearance. And this brings me to my second point. When you're so obsessed with how you look and that becomes your sole focus, you're likely operating from a place of insecurity, and you likely follow trends. You're always following trends, and you're finding yourself always needing to keep up, because you have made your beauty external. Like, you have made your beauty outside of you. So you're always going to have to look outside of you to keep it up. Like, you're always going to have to follow the latest trends, and this is how a lot of women get caught up in that whole BBL phase, and then they later regret it, because they were so focused on presenting themselves the way in beauty standards, and they're so obsessed with changing their looks and how they look and if they're pretty and all that, but they didn't tend to the one thing that could have saved them from that mistake, the one thing that actually does make you beautiful, and it's the inner quality, it's the confidence. Do you think that someone that has a strong presence, a strong inner confidence, is going to do something like go get a BBL? She may, but I don't think so. I think that person is going to do the work and get in the gym and build their physique versus going out and buying it. You get what I'm saying? And it's nothing against BBLs. I don't have anything against it. I just find a trend with the females, the women that do get them. All of them seem to lack confidence. I hate to say it, but a lot of them lack confidence, and they do not know themselves, and those are the women that are likely so obsessed with how they look. Where do you think the stigma of like, oh, she's pretty, she might be stuck up, comes from? It comes from pretty women, because beauty, when I say beautiful, I think of it as an energy. So I'm gonna say pretty. It comes from pretty girls that are just pretty. They're just there. They have no substance, and this is where the other stigma, like, oh, she's just a bird, that's where that comes from, because these women are so obsessed and so self-absorbed with how they look that they bring nothing else to the table but their beauty. Don't let that be you. Like, and when you take beauty off the pedestal and you stop obsessing over it, you make room for self-acceptance, for your authenticity. And this is the strongest energy that you can carry. This is the strongest place that you can be, especially as a woman, is to have self-acceptance and to be authentic. And believe it or not, this is when you find your true beauty. This is when you actually become beautiful. I used to struggle with comparing myself all the time, and I used to never felt like I was pretty enough. I never felt like I measured up to society standards. And it wasn't until I took a step back, took a major period of isolation, and I started to really dive into my insecurities, and I started to work on them. And now that I am in a stronger place with my confidence, I'm able to do things like put myself out there and make this video. I don't do too much with my makeup because I know now what works for me. Like, I am not one of those glamour girls. I am very just keep it simple, a nice blush, some brows, and a lip liner and some gloss. That works really, really well for me. Trying to go over the top and follow all these trends, the deep contour, all these things, that wasn't creating the best look for me. Like, it just I wasn't looking my best when I was following all these trends. But it took for me to really just tap into myself and tap into my inner qualities and focus more on that, to come to a place of self-acceptance, to know what works for me and what doesn't. You won't see me wearing certain things. You won't see me rocking just any type of hairstyle. No, I stay in my lane and I know what works for me. And I see other beautiful women, right? And I can see something that I love about them, but if it does not work on me, I won't duplicate it. I won't even try to, like, if I see another girl wearing burgundy hair, right, and I think it looks so amazing and beautiful on her, the past me would have wanted to like dye my hair the same way, right? No, I don't do that anymore. I am so like rooted in myself. I am so like strongly rooted in my confidence now that I am able to see someone else, compliment them on their beauty, and still feel like I take up space as well. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm beautiful as well. I can stay in my lane. Like, I don't need to go ahead and do what she's doing. I feel complete. Like, I'm gonna find my thing, And this is such a strong energy to be in. This is a beautiful place to be. And it's not until you tap into this and until you get to a place like this when your true beauty comes out, So I really just wanted to make this video because I feel like we follow so many trends, and I honestly feel like if you don't take time to isolate, you don't get information like this. Like, these are downloads that I got from the Lord because I took the time to really just tap in and do my inner work. But not everyone wants to do that inner work. So I really wanted to make this video educating some women on this behavior, on this obsessing, and not only that, other people can sense that. Other people can sense when you're trying too hard, when you put too much makeup. They can sense your insecurity. They can, like, if you need to do a whole glam to go to the grocery store, like, there's likely some type of insecurity that you're battling with. I'm not just saying, oh, I want to feel good today, I want to dress up. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, no matter where you go, you feel like you need to have a full face glam. You need to do your hair a certain way. You need to wear your best outfit. Like, you need to look within, because if you're putting out that much energy to try to make yourself look beautiful, it's because you don't feel beautiful. And the only way you feel beautiful is if you tap within and work with what's within your confidence. Work on your confidence, babe. I hope this helps. Bye.